Already? Yeah. Okay. Action. How does this thing work again? Ooh. Okay, so it has light. Oh! Hi guys! Today we are gonna be talking about the battles of the Ottoman Empire. Now I have this, which I'm gonna get rid of now, and let's get started on our lesson for today. Let's get started. All right, today we're gonna talk about the battles of the Ottoman Empire. Not all of the battles, literally, but some of them, and they are gonna include the Battle of Lepanto and some other battles. And let's get started. Now, let's first start with the Battle of Lepanto. Now, the Battle of Lepanto is not like any battle you might have seen, but it's just it was a war between the Allies, and it was during World War One. The Ottomans later lost the Allies, the British, French, and also the Americans during their World War One campaign, and they had to get a lot of reinforcements. Now, the Battle of Ponto had a lot of figures, and they believed that the gods were on their side. So yeah, it was like the Christian boom, which are the Muslims, were fighting against the Cross, which are the Christians. And the Pope didn't have enough time to make a crusade, so yeah, there was no crusade. Instead, there was a war between Britain, France, and America with the Ottomans. So yeah, that's basically it of the Battle of Lepanto. Long story short. Next, this is gonna be about the siege of Vienna, which is what Suleiman the Magnificent done. Now, Suleiman the Magnificent wanted to go for a siege in Hungary, but surprisingly, the King of Hungary wanted to become his allies. So he became his ally, and they went out to Vienna and they fought them. However, it was a total failure because the Viennese knew that there would be a siege, so they quickly gathered a lot of bread, weapons, fresh soldiers, fresh horses, and they also got firefighting gear. So they were well prepared. And they also burned down all the houses outside of their gates of Vienna, so that the Ottomans could not use those houses, as stuff where they can store their food and stuff and plan. So that was a bit hard for the Ottomans. Now, Suleiman the Magnificent watched the battle from a hill. All the different colors of the uniform, make a vivid picture. It was like there's a shade of yellow, his uniforms, right in the front, and then there's the shade of other colors of the uniforms of the Viennese. He said a wave of yellow just crashed against the wall, flew back, and then did that again, flew back, did that again, and flew back. He was vivid. He even did it. He even thought of it as a painting, and a painting. That's ridiculous. And then the Vienna siege was done, and he declared that he only wanted to meet the King of Vienna. And it wasn't intended to take the city, but since he wouldn't go, he had to take it. So yeah, long story short, again. Next one. Now, this is gonna be about the siege of Constantinople. Now, there are a lot of sultans who tried to do this, but the one who was successful done it. And he went out to Constantinople, and he got a little cannonaker who meant to make cannons for the Constantinoplers. But Constantine could not pay his prices, so yeah, that was it. On the other hand, the Ottoman Sultan who hired the cannon-maker said he'll pay him 4 times his asking price. So yeah, getting cheaper will cost you an empire. So yeah, and he done the unthinkable thing of conquering Constantinople. And there was even, a lot of wars during the Ottoman Empire, and they even participated in the World War I and World War II. And both times they lost, because they were both times on world wars. They fought on, the Germans, those fascist sides. Later, during the Cold War, when communism started, the Ottoman Empire wasn't there yet, but the survivors of the Ottoman Empire sided up on the Germanians, and they almost started World War III, which might happen later, but might not be with weapons. I hope not. And well, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button, hit the bell button to all our notifications so you wouldn't miss any of my videos. And I highly recommend a guy named Happy and his Happy History House production. Yeah, that's the name. I highly recommend using his go to his channel. I used one of his videos on it. I saw one of his videos on the Ottoman Empire during the World War I, and that's how I got the information on the World War I of the Ottoman Empire. Go to his channel and subscribe to his channel. Also, I'd like to thank Crash Course to give me also the Ottoman Empire too. I highly like Crash Course, and I highly recommend to get their Crash Course app, which still haven't got world history or big history yet. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to follow me, please do on my email 20jor@naver.com. And then later, I also want to tell you that I have started a Patreon page. If you want to donate money to me, please do so on Patreon. My Patreon is www.patreon.com/SeanEverything. Or if you just want to go to patreon.com and just go and search me. Just go for Sean Course, and I'll see you next time. SeanSean out. Peace!